Hi friend, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Erin and this is Erin's Empire, where I focus on all things creativity, entrepreneurship, and sustainability. Today we're going to do a little bit of entrepreneurship. We're going to do these fun things. So this is a no spend calendar that I've created that helps me track all my money. Everything I put in here, I put onto an Excel sheet that shows me how much I'm really spending. And then all of these are my debt trackers and savings trackers that I've created. You can find all of these for digital downloads on my Etsy shop down below if you want to check it out. I find them extremely helpful because I know exactly where my money is going and I can change my habits. My plan for this video is to talk about the last week of February and February as a whole and what my categories came down to. 50% of needs, 30% of wants, 20% of debts and savings, and how I'm stacking up to that. I'll take you through my no spend calendar and putting that onto the Excel document together. As well as I found this YouTube channel. I'll pop it on the screen because I forget his name. And I've learned so much from that channel, figuring out what to do next. We're going to talk about my savings plans and debts and how that's changed a little bit, as well as some mistakes I've made. I'll talk about that in a minute. Let's go ahead and get started. He does a financial audit for people and basically is like, what are you doing with your money? And tries to help them figure out what to do next. And I've learned so much from that channel because in my last video, you might have seen that I was at a loss. I could not figure out what was going wrong and where to find this extra money, savings, and to pay off my debt. I need to pay off my credit cards fast because I cannot be trusted with credit cards yet. In my 2023 money goals video, wow, that was hard to get out. I talked about all of my goals for this year. Now I'm kind of pivoting a little bit. Now my goal is to pay off my credit card debt. My credit card debt needs to be resolved like now, and I need to put all my effort into doing that, as well as completely cutting out my wants category for the time being. I need to sacrifice a little bit and not have any fun, which is what that channel talks about when people are really in debt and they really need to dig themselves out of a hole. So I am very committed to digging myself out of this hole. My plan is to use what I have in my savings account at the moment, 2 savings accounts, and put it all towards paying off my 2 credit cards. Then after that, the paycheck's coming in. I just got a raise. Thank you for the raise. That extra money is going to pay off my credit cards as fast as possible. Thankfully, I only have 2 and they're not that high, but I need to get them down because these monthly minimum payments are killing me, okay? I need to get that under control so then I can put money towards an emergency savings account because I don't have emergency savings and that's an emergency, as he says. I believe him. I believe. I need to do that. Another thing I want to add from that YouTube channel is that since I'm not responsible with credit cards yet, I want to pay them off and make them 0 so I don't have interest being charged and my credit score can come back up a little bit. Then once I've done that and I've built up my emergency savings, then I test my capabilities using credit cards with just gas. Every week and a half, 30 bucks I spend on gas. I have that money in my checking already, so I just put it on my credit card and then pay it off immediately. I need to test the waters and see if I'm responsible again, but I need to get that debt down immediately. Here's what I've learned so far. I don't normally have an extra $618, almost $19 in my account. That was a stipend from going to Houston. So that's gonna pay off on my credit cards. Some of it will bleed over into the other card. I had a $75 interest charge on my big credit card, which totally justifies what he was saying on that YouTube channel, that I need to pay off my credit cards because the monthly interest is killing me. The monthly interest is killing me and the monthly minimum payments are also hurting me a lot. So I need to pay those off immediately. I'm technically still in the green after doing all of this because I had that extra little income for the month, but I seriously need to rethink my needs category, my savings and debts category, because both of those were well over the estimated amount from my paycheck. At the end of the month, on the 28th of February, I had $58.98 left in my checking. After watching his YouTube videos, that is seriously scary. I should not have $58 in my account in case something were to come out unexpectedly. I would be in the negative. After I get my emergency savings stored up, then I need to work on cushioning that, because that is scary to me. Of that $58 though, we are going to do 2 cash stuffings because I am trying to do 1 a week. One other thing I changed from last month to this month was where things were going in my categories. I had a lot of things in my needs category that were actually wants, like physical therapy. I sort of justified it as a need because like I really need it, but I'm spending that extra money, so it should be in the wants category, if that makes sense. Let's go over the breakdown of all of this. I'll pop it on the screen here so that you can see what I'm looking at. So for the month of February, my miscellaneous category, which is my wants category, totaled $500.62. That's still more than I would like it to be, but it's under the estimated 30% total, in addition to the food category, which I separate because that is my kryptonite and I need to get a hold of that. Compared to last month, the miscellaneous category is a lot bigger. I didn't calculate BetterHelp last month for some reason, but I started to put more things in this category than last time because I was putting those in needs previously. So physical therapy is now in miscellaneous. I also had a friend's birthday, so I did buy her a birthday present, and we went out for drinks or games and stuff. Games and food. Wait, is that what it is? Best Buds? No, that was Cosmic. Cosmic Games was the present. Either way, I calculated the $562 and the $184.52 from food. I put those two totals together to create the wants category with a total of $685.14, which is, drumroll please, $48.17 under the estimated 30% calculation. We're sitting pretty. I'd like it to be lower though. My needs category, holy motherfucking shit, $1,550.16 is $332.97 over my estimated 50%. I'm living way above my means there. That should not be. The biggest expense was groceries, which I don't know what to do about that. Okay, I went to Safeway, I went to the Co-op, I went to Hagen's, I went to Winco, I went to Winco, and I went to Winco. So I got grocery store things. I went to the grocery store 8 times. Okay, that's it. I should not go to the grocery store 8 times. When I'm doing this stupid little budget thing, which pisses me off, that's why I say it's stupid, I only expect myself to go twice. $255 per paycheck. That doesn't add up. I went to the grocery store 8 times. Yeah, I need to reevaluate my situation going to the grocery store. Really limit myself to only doing it a couple times. Not 8, that's for sure. My debt. There was a $75 interest charge on my big credit card. I need to pay that off. And then the overdraft. Fuck, I didn't even overdraft. They just got scared. And then I put $20. I paid off the minimum monthly payment for my smaller credit card was $20. I paid off my bigger credit card on the 1st of March, so that's why it's not in February. But debt totaled $194.70. I calculated debt and savings, the next category, together in that 20% category at the end. This savings category is a lot more than normal because what I did was this last paycheck had the stipend from Houston, so I put that extra that's on top of what I normally get for my paycheck. I put that whole total extra into my credit card savings folder in my bank. So that's $618.23. The rest, cash stuffing, was $18. I put $100 into gifts, $122 into retirement, which I need that to be more. We need to figure some things out. $20 into camera, which is technically cash stuffing, but it's electronic. Something I did change is I put the dog total what I paid for his food under needs, because I'm technically counting that as groceries for him. So that needs to go under needs. I need to feed my dog. The total for savings was $903.68 in combination with that $194.70 equals $1,098.38, which is $608.48 over the estimated 20%. Which, I mean, I explained why. My income, two things came in that were, one was a refund, and JT paid me probably for Comcast and didn't pay me for PSE, or I didn't take it out or whatever. So that goes towards part of the needs category. And then, as you know, my income was a little bit over what it normally is. Still in the green. Overall, I like this method a little bit better. The 50-30-20 rule, based on his suggestion on the YouTube channel. That does give me an indication if I'm over in which category, which I thought it would be wants. To be completely honest, I thought my wants category was, because that's what I've always been saying, is like food is my kryptonite and going out and getting drinks is my kryptonite. But I was under my category. It was mostly needs, like, because savings and debts, it was a little skewed because of that extra money. But needs was a lot more over than I expected. Alright, I done goofed a little. In my 2023 money goals video, I said I am not going to take any money out of my cash stuffing challenges. Well, I failed. I only took $5 out of this 10. You know what? I did not like the feeling of taking this money out. The reason I did so was silly, was to get food. When I am in no position financial to be getting food. I need to be paying down my credit card debt. And what I've tried, based on my therapist's suggestion, was to have a cash stuffing envelope in my wallet. I got one of those wallets that have the 3-ring binders. I did not buy a perfectly ziplocked envelope. I made one out of those clear protective sheets you put in binders, and I just cut it up and taped it and punched more holes in it and then stuck it in my wallet. And you know it's working. I needed $5 extra. I mean, I shouldn't have gotten the food in the first place. But her suggestion was to only use cash from my wallet for the miscellaneous food and alcohol purchases I get when going out with friends. I am now not going to take any more money out of these cash stuffings because it does not feel good. I feel like I'm straying from my goal and it's not fun. So I wanted to be transparent and let you know that happened and what I'm going to do to rectify it. Time for cash stuffing. I obviously need to take that $5 bill that's still in my wallet out. And then I was thinking I have that 58 left. I'm going to spend 30 on gas. So I only have like 28, let's say. So what are we going to do if we have 2 cash stuffings and 28? The $5 from the 10, a 5, so that's 10, and then a 12. 22. This is the debt that I paid off in February. Since I lost my debt tracker, I had to print a new one and start over. So I paid my car, and it's down to that balance. And then I paid my small credit card bill, $1. Like, I need to get that under control. As you can see, the amount has gone up because I spent stuff on my credit card and I should not have. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you learned something from it or just enjoyed going through everything in the month of February. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, make sure you press that like button and subscribe. It really helps my channel get boosted in the algorithm and bring more viewers, which is ultimately the goal. So I really appreciate you considering it. All right, friends, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.